Hello YouTube! Today is Wednesday morning. I've just crawled out of bed only to find there's an update to Idle Heroes. Now you're going to be watching this on Thursday because Twitch says I'm not allowed to record things and put them onto YouTube within 24 hours. So apologies that this is a day late coming out, but unfortunately the Twitch gods have me in that kind of bind. And it's just easier to record it like this because it means chat can actually help me with this one because we're all going to figure out together how exactly this new update works by bouncing ideas off each other, having a little chit-chat, and taking a look at what's in store. So we're here on the VIP series, and things are looking good. You might be asking yourself, oh MK, it's been a while since we had a VIP series video, and that's very true. We've been spending a lot of time on other people's accounts during the subathon, because I want to use this as a time to help you, rather than make progress necessarily on my account, and I think that's the greater good of this community, that I can help you guys whilst we're having a subathon, rather than help myself. Either way, we got new stuff in the Celestial Island, and you might be like, what on earth is this? That's exactly what my response was. First things first, we got a new building. Cool. Let's take a look at how this works. Let's read the question mark. It says, participating in a Celestial Realm adventure requires a certain number of certain types of sigils. Well, that's very vague. Thank you. A certain number of certain types. Each player in a team can add one or more signals. Okay. You need to construct the Adventure Association, done that before unlocking the sigils. Consuming 1 stamina in the Celestial Island grants 1 collection progress of sigils. Certain sigils doing certain things on a certain game mode that they're really being quite vague about, so that's very, very unhelpful. So I think what we need to do, we need to invite people, right? Is that how this works? Or do we go in here, create a team, search a team? How the hell do we make this thing work? I guess there's 5 sigils. Do we get different sigils from different areas? Oh! Hello! Obtain 5 from... So, right. We're going to get some of these from doing this. Right. There's a very easy way to do this, guys. And I'm just going to do the lazy man's method. Alright, Idle Master. Boom. Perform all. Hey, look at that. A sigil that symbolizes vitality. Heck yeah, I got a load of that one. I've got a sigil that makes people feel clear of mind. I could really use that right now. I had my cup of coffee. That's the best thing I'm going to get. And then finally, we've got ourselves Tough Sigil. A sigil that makes people feel tough. I don't want to feel tough right now. I'm a delicate flower. And the Airflow Sigil. Does that make people need to break wind? Nope. It says a sigil that can guide the airflow. Oh, so it does make people break wind. Great. That's brilliant. The one I don't have is the Heat Sigil. The one that contains a scalding temperature. Right. I love how these control the motion, and that's just like, nah, it's hot. This is the hot one. Oh, it's so dumb. Right, okay. Do I want to just go and attack one of these things now? Do I just find a team? Because, do I create a team? Do you want to join my team? Man's not hot. Yeah, I didn't get the hot one, did I? So I'm clearly not good enough. So if I say create team, please choose sigils to add. Do I just add the maximum number of sigils? Right? Participating in a Celestial Realm adventure requires a certain number and certain type of sigils. Each player in a team can add 1 or more sigils. Okay. So I suppose we can go anywhere. I'm guessing, like, sky. I guess that needs wind. Right? But there's so many different modes. Like, that's got wood, stone, iron, fluorite. And alright, I want to go get some stone. So we go into the Forest Celestial Realm. Create team. Please choose sigils. I'm assuming that we just add those. Is that fine? Is that what you want? Does that make you happy, game? I have no idea. Right? And people join my team, and we go on an adventure. Who wants to join my team, guys? I assume you need to be strong, right? Do I even have my lineup on here? Is that like a defensive thing? Am I even going to use my heroes? Or is it literally come down to my sigils? Of the heroes that I've spent years building completely worthless? I don't know. Either way, whilst that's doing that thing, let me talk about the real interesting stuff today. It's the fact that we now have, if you go to the Heroes menu, a formation choice thing, Bob. This is good. right? This is actually amazing. So what we have here is front 1, front 2, back 3, back 4, back 5, and back 6. So all the slots, right? Slot 1s through to 6, and you can pick your monster. You can basically build the perfect team. So I can say right now, right, I'm going to go with my classic team, which is Halora, Swordflash, Ignis, Drake, Rogan, right? It's a nice little lineup. It's been doing me good on the VIP series at the moment. I'm going to save. But maybe I don't want this. Maybe I think actually damage reduction, crit damage, holy damage ain't that good. Or maybe I'm like, nah, I don't want crit damage reduction on my Halora. I want to have some control immunity. So if I wanted, I could go ahead and have a second lineup. So I'm going to save this one. I'm going to go to my lineup 2. Now, here's a question. I'm going to do a bit of experimentation. We're going to go to the Almost Workshop. I'm going to see if you can fudge with your artifacts here. Because if you can fudge with your artifacts, that's pretty cool. So we're going to go to Artifact, Regress. Artifact cannot be used for regression. Why are we wearing it? Oh, is it because we're wearing it? It's probably because we're wearing it. So if I go and yoink this from Halora, just that demon bell, we're going to back up. Will it let me regress it in the Almost Workshop? Oh, it will. Okay. Yeah. Yep. And let's just say we wanted to go to our Fiona. And we were going to go and get a Punisher of a mortal that may or may not be on her. And then we were going to go ahead to the blacksmith, to the Almost Workshop, put in that Punisher, make it, let's say, glittery, for example, and then go back, and then perhaps say, let's go to our formation and have a little look. Oh! What's the point? So actually, it's removed the artifact. Because we removed the artifact. So technically, it doesn't save it. Right? And those in chat that are saying, save it, you need to save it. We already did save it. How on earth do you think it shows up when I go to the formation? So I actually can't have any lineup I want. You still have to do things by mucking around. So you can't just save any lineup you want. Well, that's annoying. So you still have to go ahead and move things around. I bet you still have to move imprints around as well. I'm not going to experiment. You know what? Yeah. Let's experiment with that. Let's see if putting imprints on a hero is going to change this at all. So, let's go and say, just for ease, I'm going to waste some gems by removing these imprints from Drake, right? Just for science, right? And then we're going to go put those imprints on Ignis. So, Ignis, hello, how you doing? Upgrade. Void 2, because memes. I don't really mind. It doesn't really make a difference. So, there you go. She's now Void 2. So, if we go to this menu, question is, does she remain Void 0? And does Drake remain Void 3? Go to the thing, go to the formation. Nope. No. So, all it's done is save the lineup. That I find really problematic. I get the idea of this, right? You just go into like a fight mode. Let's go to arena. I'm pausing the music because I really need to concentrate here. We're going to go in. Let's say, let's find someone. Right, I'll just do a friend fight. What do I have to do? Oh, you can go to the Celestial Island. Well, that's nice. I'll give you a thumbs up, buddy. It looks great. And you know what? Whilst I'm at it, I'll give Balls a thumbs up as well. There you go. I get some rewards for that, I think. But either way, let's go here. And you can choose a preset lineup. There's a red dot on Halora because that's telling me she doesn't have an artifact. Now, I like that. Right? I like that. That's good. But, if you look, Ignis's imprints haven't been locked in. So, you haven't locked in a lineup. All you're doing is just saying, oh yeah, remember that team with those heroes? That's all it is. That is literally the only thing this is adding. You can just save different teams. Which means you don't have to scroll through and select everybody individually. But it doesn't mean it locks in the artifacts. Which is really annoying. Like, genuinely annoying. Now, I'm going to further test this by going to Halora here. I'm going to give her an artifact I have. So we're just going to give her this Demon Bell, right? I'm then going to go to my formations. And I'm going to go give her the artifact, right? Like so. And then I'm going to press save. Right? Lineup saved successfully. Now I'm going to go mess with it, right? I'm going to go and change the artifact to Punisher of a Mortal. So I'm not removing an item from my inventory. Now I'm going to see if the game is smart enough to actually do something about that. Let's take a look. Well, you know what? We'll fight. And if Halora has an active skill, this is amazing. If she doesn't, it sucks. Oh! Oh! Okay. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, okay. Okay. So, things that affect the account and what it actually has can't be saved. So you cannot save changes to imprints. You cannot save Ormus workshop things. Anything that requires some manipulation of resources in the bag will not be saved. However, it will give you a red dot in instances where it cannot do something that you saved in. But in the eventuality where, let's say, this glittery Punisher of Immortal is on Scarlet Queen, but if I just so happen to have a Demon Bell in the bag, she will instead go, I remember I'm supposed to be using a Demon Bell. She will equip the Demon Bell, and then that's good. And you think it's there so that it doesn't get abused? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how it's there for. But unfortunately, it would have been amazing if you were able to manipulate it like that. So, basically, this new formation thing is a great opportunity to muck with lineups where you have lots of stuff on your account that you aren't destroying and not manipulating. So we're not going to be able to change void things, and we're not going to be able to change artifacts, provided that they need to be regressed and then rebuilt as different ones. But as I said, in these circumstances where you have different gear and it just gets switched around, I'm pretty confident they can do that. In fact, we're going to do a very extreme example right now, which is one where I totally change everything on everybody. This specific Sword Flash, I'm going to give her the Punisher. This Scarlet Queen can have a golden crown, and this Fiona can have melodic strings, right? Now that's what we're going to be looking for. Melodic strings on Fiona. Sword Flash won't get an active skill. And then we have crown on Halora. We're going to back out, and then we're going to save, right? So remember that. Active skill from Fiona, crown on Halora, no active skill from Sword Flash. Because what I'm now going to do is I'm going to mess with that. I'm going to say that actually, Fiona, we're going to take your artifact, we're going to give it to Sword Flash. So I'm going to go tee-hee. Sword Flash gets the active skill. Then I'm going to go to the Fiona. I'm going to give her the Punisher, which is currently on Halora. And Halora isn't going to wear Golden Crown, right? So, actually, yeah. We'll put the Punisher on Queen. We'll put the Crown on Fiona. So swap them all around. And wait a minute. The Crown wasn't on one of our main heroes, so it let me select it. Yo. Remember in the menu when we were selecting things, there was double crown we could choose from? That's so intuitive. Right. So now if I go to the fight, we're looking for an active skill from Fiona, crown on Halora, even though that's not the case right now, okay? Just a reminder, there's a crown on Fiona right now. Will it pull them from elsewhere and make it work? Let's find out. Here we go. Active skill on Fiona, crown on Halora. Yo! It knows! It knows! It did it right! And you know what else I noticed? When you go to the deploy menu, even though everyone here is already wearing all my stuff, right? Everyone has everything. If you go to the formation menu, and I've deployed the heroes I wanted, I'm going to clear them of everything, and now I'm pretty confident that I can select. Like, this is like a second instance of the bag, where the gear that you can choose from is the gear that you have across the entire account. Yeah, look at that. So it doesn't matter who is equipped with what in your main hero menu. You actually have full freedom to edit everything here, which means that we have full access to everything in the bag, and you can't lose anything. You can't have something on a random bleaker that one time you did Seal Land, right? Everything is here. So this is actually a really, really clean update. The only thing that's a shame is the imprints and the Almost Workshop artifacts have to exist in your bag for them to be usable, so you can't have things from the past. So actually, this is pretty clean. I'm not against this. This is really, really nice. And you can still auto-equip things. You can make the right lineup you want. And it just gives you a really good way of actually looking at what you've got as well. You're like, right, what artifacts do I have? And you can just see the list. Right, what armor do I have? You can see the list. It's nice. It's intuitive. And I really like that. One thing is, don't save your lineup like that because you'll get scuffed and screwed. And you know what, guys? Let's go back into the Celestial Island and see if I've got any buddies now. There we go. I got a quest for doing these things, liking people's stuff. Maintain the resources for other players. Like, how do I just have to log in on someone's and give them a coffee? Is that what that is? Wait, do I claim them for myself? Hey, Walrus King, this is your one. I just get rock for that? They're just giving us free resources? Okay. Thanks. Why do we have to do this? Please tell me this isn't daily. Right? This is not daily, right? Is this daily? Because there is no point to this. It's just an extra way to gain resources. Why do I need to log on into other people's servers just to click a thumbs up and then claim their resources? That's annoying. Right, let's go into this. Do I have any friends yet? Yo, anyone join my team? Where is my team? I made a team. My team. There it is. Oh, we're in? You joined? Yeah, nice. I don't even have to send it. You guys just join and we're away. Oh, that's great. Wait, can I create multiple teams? Create team. Okay. Choose the sigils to add. Done that. Wait a minute. So I've got multiple teams going on. Oh, that's good. And I can send another one here. And then people just auto-join, so you don't have to, like, dispatch or anything. You've just set it up. People join the team. You're away. In fact, is that what away? Yeah, it's going. It's happening. You know what? This is actually pretty good, because you're going to be able to join other people's things. It's super idle. You don't have to wait. I like that. I like that a lot. So, there you go. We've got ourselves a new little update that's going to improve the amount of Celestial Island resources we get. That's nice and idle. Doesn't require you to do anything apart from just say, look, I've got a team together. I got some sigils. Yo, let's go. That's fine. You go into the idle master after you've built this, just so you know what you're doing, right, to get those sigils. You claim the sigils. You use them. Happy days. Let's go. This building, can we upgrade it? Do you even have to upgrade it? No, it just sits there in its normal form. That's good. Not one of these silly ones where you have to upgrade them. And then quests, I think you have to do these every day. I hope not, but you do. And there's a nice little button here that lets you see your materials. Why can't we just have them on the edge of the screen? Why do we need a button? Strange. Either way, folks, that's that. Good event. It's not as perfect or ideal as I'd have wanted, but again, what I wanted was exploitable. This is probably a little more sensible, and I like that it remembers and it allows you just to see everything that you have, and you only have to bounce between the 6 heroes. This is also super convenient, by the way, because you know when you're like scrolling through your heroes like this, and you're looking for the certain heroes, the fact that you can put the heroes you want to work with down and then equip stuff to them, it's like building a craft bench. It is so useful. You're like, right, who's going to be in the team? Dink, donk, dink, donk, dink. And now let's equip them. Rather than trying to do it in this menu, where I'm just going around, I'm like, right, there's Sword. Oh, I've got a Rogan now, have I? And I don't want Fiona, I want Ignis, or maybe I don't want Drake, I want Charlotte. And you just got all these E5s that you're dipping and dopping between. Well, forget it. This is much nicer. And as well, the team that you have to use in the Tower of Oblivion for the Tower of Dreams is not going to be the same team that you're using in PvP, right? So those different things, you can mix around, mix and match, and actually make a lineup that's your PvP lineup and not have to move all your artifacts around. The only thing is you have to find a point where your void imprints satisfy you for all game modes if you want to be as lazy as possible. If you still want to be very optimal, you are going to have to move your void imprints around. But overall, good update. Gets a thumbs up from me. If you've enjoyed this video and you want more update stuff like this, join us at twitch.tv/MKxJUMP. I'm here to hopefully answer some of your questions. We can bounce some ideas. I'm sure there's lots we can still learn about this. And folks, it's been a good one. So I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and happy idling.